And now, a word from our sponsors. This episode is sponsored by Samaj Music Group, a Louisiana based independent record label bringing to you all original music with that Louisiana sound. Their genre includes rap, R&B, hip hop, funk, and pop. To get a feel for their sound and featured artists added to your playlist, be sure to go follow them on Instagram at Samaj Music Group and Facebook for updates and up and coming projects today. Samaj Music Group. Strategic Peoples, a Louisiana based music production team specializing in audio, visuals, and media. This group is also well diverse and can get to work on your next up and coming album projects. Be sure to check out strategicpeoples.com today and follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Strategic Peoples. For anything music, think Strategic Peoples. You're listening to One Sound, One Scene podcast, a Strategic Peoples production, where we highlight and promote entrepreneurs, startup businesses, independent music, and creators while offering information and inspiration on topics everyone can relate to.
We ain't playing. That's it. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning into the Sound One Scene podcast. This is the 367 Flatlands of Lafayette, Louisiana. It's your girl, Slay Marie.
And your girl, Daisha Nicole.
Be sure to go to our website at onesoundonescene.buzzsprout.com on your mobile or web device. Hit the subscribe button in the top right-hand corner of the screen to get updates on new episodes. You can also subscribe on YouTube at One Sound One Scene. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications for up and coming shows and to catch up on past episodes. We have a special guest joining us today. She's a mother, entrepreneur, fiance, fashionista, and an inspiration to a lot of people. We have Miss Mahogany Mouton, one of my childhood friends, joining us today. She is the creator and CEO of the Lollipop Collection. Thanks so much for joining the show. How are you doing today, Queen?
I'm okay, girls. How are you, ladies?
We are
Good.
amazing. Well, we are super excited to have you on the show today. I want to jump right into it. Let's start from the very beginning and let our listeners know who is Mahogany before the kids, the fiance, and of course the Lollipop Collection.
Girl, before all that, Mahogany was just a girl who was getting into trouble and doing things that she had no type of business doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, as I had kids and got older, I matured and had to take on the responsibilities of adopting my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when things turn around for me.
That's amazing, and we are impacted in our childhood by different things growing up, regardless if it's positive or negative. So, what are some key factors that impacted you in your childhood that you draw strength and aspirations from that you use in your adult life today?
Of course, growing up without my parents being there, I grew up in a group home, in and out different ones, running away,
Hmm.
just just doing things I shouldn't have done until I got older and realized,
That
I-
wasn't cool to be doing.
okay, I was headed that route though.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Life will throw curveballs at you, and you take lemons and make lemonade, right?
Right.
So as you mentioned earlier, you took custody of your siblings, which is three of your siblings. You playing a huge role in their life.
Hold on.
The
You,
wind is blowing.
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I know you're in the park today, girl, and we appreciate you for doing this. Cause as
Yes.
as you can see, you're on it again with the children.
Yeah. And I got 4 games today.
Oh wow, super mom.
Girl.
And so, I just really want to commend you on that because, all of your kids and siblings always look really nice and isn't short of anything. So, congratulations to you because not a lot of people can do what you're doing and look good doing it.
Thank you, girl.
So, talk to us about the dynamic because, it has to be tricky in regards to parenting style. Or do you, I'm pretty sure you treat them all the same, but if anybody, who is in your situation, can you give them advice on, how to raise your siblings and your children in the same household?
Just 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 treat everybody equally. I try not to make nobody feel different, but every kid does have their own personality. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I'm dealing with six different personalities. And now
Mhm.
I have my nephew, so that is seven
Oh
personalities.
wow.
Wow.
Look,
It is
everybody
just
just going to Aunt Lolly house, huh?
yes, yes, yes. I'm making it's a lollipop collection.
Yeah, and children too. And then not to mention, your siblings and your children are kind of like all in the same age bracket.
Yes, I have a 17-year-old, and then my sister is 17.
Uh-huh.
And so it's like,
It's almost
how do
like,
you tell? Yes, like how do you tell him it's okay to do certain things but not her? You know?
yeah, and then that's when you use, oh, but he's a boy. I heard it so much
Yes,
growing up. It's not
yes.
fair. Brendan got to do this at this age, but he's a boy.
That's what I always say. She said you always say that.
But it's the truth, they can handle themselves a little bit different, than us as women. Now it's almost like having three sets of twins because they're so close in age. Am I right,
Yes, right. Because I
girl?
have a teenager also. She's 13.
Uh
So
huh.
everybody personalities is just she want to do this, he want to do that,
Now let
and
me
I want to know where everybody work.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this, because I get it with my girls a lot. Their ages is 5 and 8, and I dress them alike all the time, and they're always fussing about, we're not twins, and why this is
Yes,
why that, and then when I decide not to get them the same things, they bicker and they complain a lot. Do you go through that a lot?
all the time.
Yeah.
All the time because it's like justice is their favorite store. But my 13-year-old is growing out of it. So
Mm.
some things she can't really wear from there. And then I was like, when I don't get y'all the same thing, y'all have something to say. And when I do get the same thing, it's, oh, why you bought us that?
Yeah, yeah. I just want to make sure I wasn't going through the same, just this by myself, but I'm
Girl,
sure I
no,
wasn't. So let
not
me
at all.
let me ask you this: how do you juggle it all? I see you raising all six of them, and not to mention they all are involved in extracurricular activities. As we know, you're at the game right now,
Yes.
and you show up for all of them all the time for school events, and you make sure their grades are on point. And now you have this amazing, successful empire you are building. When do you sleep?
Girl, I don't think I do. I think my brain don't sleep. My eyes just close.
Yeah, as a lot of us.
Girl, I go to sleep. Y'all don't know. I sleep with crackers, potato chips,
Uh
everything. It's
huh.
you know you always gotta do stuff on the go, and it's like
Yeah.
at night when you think you're having some me time, girl. I be sleeping on the food too.
Yeah. So let me ask you, how you keep your little waist so small, girl, if you got all that going on?
Girl, I think it's because I have all that going on.
Yeah,
That
makes
body
sense.
stay energized.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So let me ask you, when did you fall in love with fashion?
When I started modeling a few years back, and America's Next Top Model, girl, that was my favorite show.
Uh huh.
Until one day they came to Lafayette and I got the opportunity to join.
Uh huh. Go ahead, girl.
Girl came in second place and just didn't take my career no farther because I fell back and I had kids and stuff, and so it was really no babysitters to
Mm-hmm.
travel, so
Well, that
that
gave
kind
you
of
the little taste and
that
the little
gave
boost you needed, right?
yeah, that gave me a setback for a comeback.
Uh huh.
So you want to tell us how did you get the nickname Lollipop?
Girl,
Lollipop, Lollipop.
I don't know. I think I told y'all my name should have been Dirty Grace Girl because I was a little dirty girl running around the hood,
Dirty
playing tic
Grace.
tac toe, want to play kickball with the boys, everything.
No shoes on.
No shoes on at all.
Girl, speaking of no shoes, girl, how you do it walking in them hills 24/7?
I do not know. And what autumn is, I'm so not comfortable when I don't wear 'em.
I know. Man, I had a teacher who would wear heels all the time, and she could not wear flats anymore after that. Are you like that?
Yes, at night when I don't wear them, like if I wear tennis shoes, they have to be real cushiony. But if I wear some slippers or something at home, when I
Uh-huh.
finally lay down, girl, them ankles be killing me when I don't wear them.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just so used to wearing them. Be like, I'm gonna be comfortable today and put on my heels, baby.
Yeah. Like she would suffer with a lot of back problems when she would wear her flats and stuff, and she had to wear high heel tennis shoes.
Yep.
And that was the once I heard that, I was like, I don't want that problem. I'm gonna stick with my tennis shoes.
I'm trying. I'm kind of getting used to it a little bit. Cause of course my fiance he fuss, my grandpa he fuss.
Yeah.
Because they say when you be old you gonna be handicapped.
Right, right, right. That will have some long term effect. So,
I say, well, just push me with my heels on.
so let our listeners know what are all the products that's offered in the Lollipop collection and where can they shop?
I have bonnets, lipstick, lip gloss, eyelashes, purses, everything. Plus size women, men, clothes, shoes. I have everything. You can find me on my Instagram at Mahogany's Accessories Closet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Facebook, Mahogany Mouton, and I have a store coming soon.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And doing all that, how do you stay excited?
I just believe in myself. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta keep the faith and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep the faith and keep going, girl.
Okay, I want to touch on this a little bit. This was a question in the beginning, but I want you to can you go more into details about what it was like being in a group home? I mean, because we have different listeners, and this can help somebody. This can inspire somebody a little bit. This can
Yeah,
it
some of
could
the
give them.
younger girls being in a group home, and I know when I was younger, it was bad back then. So
Mm-hmm.
these days, the way things going on in our world, I know it's worse.
Mm.
You know, with rape and it's just so much going on. Some of the girls just need, because I know they think some of them think nobody love them is the end of the world. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just don't give up on yourself. Because at times I did. I used to run away, and it was just so bad. But it really wasn't worth it. I mean, eventually they'll find somebody who will love them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you just gotta believe in yourself. Because
Okay.
when it's nobody to fall back on, you gotta believe in yourself.
Okay. Do you feel like this has affect your adult life?
Oh yes, when I think about it, that's why I just try. That's why my kids. I always say it as a younger girl. When I have kids, I'm gonna try and give my kids the best life because I never had the best life,
Yeah.
and that really an impact.
Going through everything that you went through,
Hmm.
sometimes it can it could change us. It's challenging. Um,
Very.
do you have anything inspiring that you want to tell a listener today?
Well, I'm gonna just say this. Any Just don't give up on yourself. If you got things that you're planning to do, go for it. You might not make it the first time, you might not make it the second time, but as long as you believe in yourself, then just go for it. And I mean, if bad things have happened to you, and 'cause things happen to people that they just don't like to share,
Right.
but you got to get it out. So if stuff like that did happen, just find somebody that you're comforted in, that you can confine in, and let it out, because it's gonna bother you forever.
Yes.
Okay,
Cause
good.
that's how I was
Yeah.
until I met my fiance, and I just let him know everything that I went through. I was not molested or raped or none of that, but I watched it happen in a home that I was in.
Yeah.
So
That got to do
it's
something with your mental as well, seeing that
right,
happen.
right.
Yeah.
My roommate hung herself. It's just a lot of things
Oh wow.
that went on.
You witnessed her hanging herself, or you came in after she had did it?
Oh no, I was in the room. She had threatened to do it, but I just, at the time, I thought she was playing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
Oh
and
my
she really
goodness.
wasn't. Like, I dozed off on her, and when I woke up, she had hung her. She was right at in front of me. She had hung herself.
Girl, how old were you?
Like 14.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's something that you can't even erase from your memory.
Can't even erase. That's what I'm saying. But if you just know stuff, you know what I'm saying. If you witness things, or if they've been molested, you've been raped, find somebody you can confine in and let it out,
Yeah.
because
Right.
it's gonna bother you forever. And once you let it out, it's like you're gonna feel so much better inside.
Mhm.
In your adult life now, do you feel comfortable talking about some things, or you feel a
Oh
little
yeah.
okay?
I let now that I've let it out before. It's okay to, you know what I'm saying. It's okay for me to talk about it. I don't hesitate to say what I went through because I still see it go on today with other
Mhm.
people. So,
Okay.
and I just try and inspire every young girl that I see she cutting up, getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I just try and talk to them. So that's kind of what I was working on also, where I can, try and go to certain group homes and speak to some of the girls about, what I'm saying, just not giving up on themselves.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, that's good. Um, I want to know, have you ever felt at any point, going through everything that you was going through at that particular time, did you ever feel like, why me?
Oh yes, all the time. That was my favorite word. At
Why?
night, at night when it was time to go to bed, I'd be like, Lord, why me? Why am I in this position?
Mm.
But when I would look around me, there was 20 other girls in the same position as me.
Mhm.
So
Right.
You gotta tell yourself when I like to tell people all the time when you're going through things, you gotta tell yourself instead of saying why me, why not me?
Mhm.
yeah,
And
but I would just always, say my prayers and say it's gonna get better one day.
yeah,
It's gonna get better one day.
you
Yeah.
affirm that in your life, and look at you now, girl.
Mhm.
That's why they say the power of words and your belief system.
Yes, 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 yes.
Did you ever struggle with like not even believing at some point? Like, did you even feel like, is there really, a God,
Yeah.
or did
Does
they?
God really do come through?
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. At time when you're at your breaking point, you just said like, "Why me, God?
Right. Okay.
You ain't working. You ain't. You know what I'm saying? You're not
Yeah.
doing what you need to do." But then when you stop and you believe in yourself, He make it happen. Even when you think it's not gonna happen,
Mhm.
girl, stuff just happen. Like miracles freaking happen.
Yeah. He give you
Trust
the
me.
power to pull through.
Financially, yes, He give you
Do
the power to just go.
Do you want to share a moment where you feel like he came through and you just was at a breaking point to where you felt like it was no return?
Yes, when I had my son, when I had my son, it was nobody to this my first job.
It would say that again.
When I had my son, I was 16 when I had my son.
Mhm.
I ain't had no job. I couldn't get a job. I wasn't old enough. I ain't had nowhere to live. It was bad.
Mhm.
And I was just to a point to where I was just ready to just give him to somebody where he can be safe, you know, and just girl, all of a sudden, I don't know, he just picked me up. I got a job. I got a job at a store and I wasn't even 17.
Oh wow.
Wow. Wow.
And from that girl, I just kept going.
You just
I was
knew
like,
it
I'm
was
gonna make
real
these
to
little
you.
baby checks work. And
Yes.
my fiance, I've been with him since middle school. He found a job. He was mowing grass and doing whatever. And from that, we just said, let's just go forward with it.
Yeah. Just get it out the mud.
Let's just get it out the mud.
Yeah,
But oh
man.
yeah, you will reach your breaking point. But don't give up on yourself. I promise.
Yeah.
Well, I salute you, man, and all what you do, and I'm glad that you have, how many you have in the house with you now,
Girl, I have six, and now I have
besides
seven.
your
I have my
besides
nephew.
besides your kids.
Four.
You have
I
four.
have my three siblings and my nephew.
Girl.
Okay, that is so awesome.
Big respects to that girl.
Yeah, I salute you on that. I also
Right?
believe that has a lot to do with where you come from, considering that you were in a group home. Did
Mm-hmm.
you feel like that was a part of your responsibility to
Make
raise
sure.
Yeah.
them, that
To make sure that they was okay,
right,
because I didn't want them to. I knew they was headed where I was headed.
Mm.
right,
Cause still at that point, it wasn't going right for my parents. So
Mhm.
I just knew what I needed to do.
Yeah. They
okay,
were depending on you, girl.
Yes,
okay, and
they were
one
depending on me.
one more last question. Do you have any resentment towards anybody? Like, have you forgiven everybody that
Everybody.
okay,
I have forgave everybody. Cause
okay,
when you hold a grudge, like just when you hold a grudge, you don't get your blessings like that.
Mhm.
okay.
And I like to tell people all the time, when you have unforgiveness in your heart, it's like
Hmm.
you drinking poison and hoping that they die.
Mhm.
Yes,
You
it
know?
sure is. It
Yeah.
sure is.
Because that don't affect them. That affect you.
I finally understand that now. It's almost for me to like not forgive and to stay mad at somebody. It was almost like I felt like a payback. Like, no, you don't deserve it. I'm gonna be mad. Like, I didn't understand that whole concept till later on, to where it's like, no,
Hmm.
you the only one walking around mad. Child, the people probably ain't even worried about that.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know.
Getting all them premature
So,
wrinkles in your face.
man, I had to understand.
Yes.
I understood that later. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's all my questions, girl. Cause I'm gonna keep you on this line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep,
Don't
cause you
worry, I
have
got my
you have
papers
an
jotted
interesting
down.
story.
I
Yes.
And
might be working on a book, y'all. Just be lookout for
Hey,
me.
look, we gonna get the first interview.
yeah, I wish you the best, though. We appreciate you so much.
Thank
I
y'all
know
so
you
much.
you have to get back to all those games, child.
Yeah.
Girl, yes. Y'all lucky I ain't holler. Go!
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, we live, baby. You can do whatever you feel.
Well, we appreciate you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
y'all
girl,
so
and
much.
thanks for letting us steal some of your time. I know this is precious time for you and the family right now. And look, we can't wait to see the best is yet to come with the lollipop collection.
Yes, ma'am, girl. Y'all be on the lookout.
We will, girl. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye, girls.
All
Bye bye.
righty. Bye bye. Well, guys, this is the end of this segment. Up next, we have a song from SJ on Point called "The Streets Don't Love You." Guys, this song has a very, very positive message, guys. A powerful message at that. So be sure to go check it out. It's streaming now on all streaming platforms, and you can find him on Instagram at s_j on point for updates and new music. Stay tuned.
Yeah, the streets don't love you. No, no. 17 with hoop dreams, he was the sickest in the city. Yeah. That wickedness got in him, and it led to a 20. Instead of LSU, he went to LSP. With a cold heart and thoughts how he could've had a degree. The devil creeped in, snatched his soul. He lost control. His pops in pain because that was his only son. And with that ball, he was the one. You can't use the excuse of a single parent home. No, his mama was there. Yeah, he was never alone. The preacher prayed for him, but that didn't work. I told him, homie, don't go berserk because the streets don't love you. Don't love you. You got too much pain in them. Too many homies that went down the drain in them. Locked in chains in them. Went insane in them. The sun never shine, it always rain in them. He said, Jay, I'm a product of my environment. So for that paper, I had to dive in. You gotta understand, I had a plan. Plus my heart ain't been the same since they killed my main man. I wanted to roll it with the diamonds. The trip to the Bahamas. Food from Benny Hanna's and a crib for my mama. So I had to go get it. I had to be with it. I had to do my thing to run my digits up. The streets don't love you. The streets don't love you. The streets don't. The streets don't love you. The streets don't love you. The streets don't. The streets don't love you. The streets don't love you. The streets don't. The streets don't love you. The streets don't love you. The streets don't. Lost with no sense of direction. Sex without that protection led to an AIDS infection. Another beautiful black Nubian princess gone. She chose to live life reckless. Sex, drugs, and clubs, infatuated with thugs. Sweet as a dove, just wanted to be loved by the dudes with the diamonds on the wrist, with the sauce, with the drip, with the rims on the whip. Ain't life a trip. The streets are race you, then turn around and play you. The streets are break you, then turn around and make you think they love you. But it's only a mirage. The devil lurking. Don't let him rob you for your happiness, your joy, or your heart. Once it's over, you can't restart. Once it's over, you can't rewind. Stay focused. Don't waste time in the streets. The streets don't love you. The streets don't love you. The streets don't. The streets don't love you. The streets don't love you. The streets don't. The streets don't love you. The streets don't love you. The streets don't. The streets
If you like what we're doing and want to be a part of our movement and support the show, please go to onesoundonescene.buzzsprout.com. Click on the episodes under the player. There are icons. Be sure to hit the heart icon to the far right or go directly to patreon.com/onesoundonescene. There you will get exclusive info on what is offered to our Aspire, Inspire, and Pour Into Others supporters and how your support will benefit what we do. We appreciate you and thank you for any level of support.
All right, guys, it's going down again. Spit that, guys. Going down June 21st at Park 21, downtown Lafayette, Louisiana, guys. The address is 116 East Vermilion Street, Lafayette. Now, if you want to be a part of the show and display your talents, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Spit That Official, on Facebook at Spit That, and you can grab the link out of our Instagram profile to go ahead and register on Eventbrite. It's only $20 to register, guys. Show starts at 8, doors open at 7. And if you want the opportunity to get a custom beat session, that is a free 2-hour custom beat session, guys, valued at $300. Guys, you need to sign up by May 15th to get that. Now, if you are new to the Strategic Peoples Sound, be sure to go to their website right now at Strategic Peoples. That's StrategicPeoples.com. And there you could listen to over hundreds of beats on there, as well as the albums that they produce for some artists here in the city. And you can see how versatile these guys is. They can do any type of track that you're looking for, with the exception of Zydeco. They don't do that. But any other genre of music, guys, they got it. So be sure, if you are interested about joining Spit That to participate in the next contest, do so before May 15th so you can take advantage of that free custom beat session. If any artist is looking for a new sound, or if any artists want to create their own sound, you'll get to sit down one-on-one with the producer and create your track. So, guys, be sure to do that. Anybody that wants to come in and be a part of the show, it's only $10 at the door. And yes, we are giving away cash prizes, guys. This time it is geared towards my ladies. So ladies, make sure y'all show up for that. The first 5 groups, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of 5 women. So 5 groups of 5 women that show up together. The first 5 groups, they will have their name put into a drawing to win a cash prize. Also, we are giving away a cash prize to the classiest dressing woman. That's right. You can get paid to look cute, right? So come there, dress classy. And our version of classy is just a woman who's there, not showing too much skin, nothing see-through. Just a cute little outfit. Show those curves if you want to, you know. But we're giving away a cash prize for that. So, audience, come out. We're going to need your votes as well. You're going to participate in choosing the winner. So come out. Spit That, guys, is going down June 21st. All right. Today's tip of the day. And it's usually our music business tip of the day, but this is just a tip for anybody, period. Whether you're doing music or not. Any type of business, right? Why social media beefing can stop you from securing the bag. And it's not just beefing, it's also hating, you know. So let's be clear. Not everyone is going to like everything that you do, because it's simply impossible to please everyone. And as an artist or a creator, in general, you have to understand and be okay with that from the beginning, or you're setting yourself up for failure, right? Now, with that being said, public beefing and hating does not taint the person's image you're talking about. It taints yours, because it makes you look like a liability versus an asset, and can diminish any probable opportunity you have in the near future for someone to pay you to be a part of their business or give you an opportunity. Let's be honest, no upstanding business or person, will attach themselves to anyone or anything that will bring negativity or drama to their establishment. So, coming from a business and personal standpoint, before we get involved with any person or artist, I do my due diligence, before inviting them into my space, because I will not allow anyone to come tear down what we work so hard to build or put negativity on our brand. So, I'm going to their social media. I'm spending some time there to review any content they have, pictures, reading comments, and all, y'all. I'm spending a little time there just to get an overall vibe from that person. And then at that point, I'll decide if they're worth the risk of a possible relationship. And that's the process that companies go through nowadays before hiring anyone to work for them. So keep that in mind.
How far you go back?
Girl, I go fall back. I
Like
go
how
fall
far?
back.
Like come on, cause people change now.
Yeah, people do change, but I go at least 6 months a year.
Okay, but no.
Yeah, because I want to see,
You don't be like way in 2012 and
no,
then.
because some
Okay.
people they have their moments, right?
Yeah, right.
Where they feeling away and they just need to get something off their chest.
Right,
So
right.
I'm looking for patterns. I want to see if okay, you had a bad
You still
day,
have
you
that
had a
same
moment.
behavior, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why I go far back. I just don't look at the first post and be like, ugh, ugh. No,
Yeah.
I go far back because I want to see if there's a pattern there. Is there a behavior there that I want to be associated with?
Right.
Right? And jobs do the corporate jobs nowadays. That's what they do. So I'm just asking y'all if y'all putting yourself out there, as a professional in any type of capacity, please be mindful of the pictures you post, the quotes you post, the way you're responding to people because you just never know who's watching and you never know who may be holding the key for you to graduate to the next level of success in your life, whatever that may be.
Mhm.
Also, you can't do what the mainstream artists do because most likely it is a strategic, organized beef. Them two people, three people, however many of them, then came together, had a meeting of the minds, and understood that people are drawn to negativity, and that traffics money to all parties involved, right? That's why reality shows have such high ratings. It be scripted reality TV, right? But we as a people, we are so drawn to the negative. We want to know what's the next T. We want to be on top of that. Girl, did you see, girl, like
Mhm.
all the stuff that's going on in the media. Like we are so drawn to negative things versus positive things. And of course, corporate America knows that. So why they not gonna draw up on that? So I'm just asking my people that's listening, don't get caught up in that because that is not your lane. Big business corporations they beef all the time, believe it or not. But you will never see it because it's done in the boardroom.
Mhm.
And the beef is satisfied once all parties come to some sort of agreement. Usually, it's settled in the best interest of the deal, and that's when it's settled. Once the best interest of the deal is satisfied, they could get to the bag. Everything is good. They will not allow a beef to stop them from making a deal. That's just it. So my advice to anyone listening: think of social media as a business because it really is. Social media has the power to help you build your brand and make money, or tear down your brand and keep you broke. So I'm just gonna be honest. There's a lot of people and things that I don't like on social media, and that's okay. So what I do is I keep my opinion to myself for two reasons. Because I don't want to kill my future opportunities and because I don't ever want to be responsible for tearing someone else's dream or purpose down. Like, who am I to do that? Right? I don't know how my comments is going to negatively affect somebody. So I keep that to myself. And you never know who eyes is watching you and who you are inspiring at the moment. Who are you influencing at the moment? So that's why I take my platform so seriously because I don't want to add to the negativity in the community. So if I see something negative I don't agree with, guess what I do? I simply block that person because I control what I'm willing to entertain. I control my vibe. And let's be honest, we all human. And when you feel like shots is taken at you, the human instinct is to want to shoot back. So what I do is I just block them. That's it. So keep focused on you and your goals and don't get consumed by what others around you is doing, good or bad, because you will never live up to your greatest potential if you're so focused on other people. And that's all I have to say about that. You have anything you want to add to that?
Girl, no, girl.
All right, girl. Well, guys, this concludes this segment. Now, if you're an independent artist with positive music and would like your music featured on our up and coming shows, be sure to email us an MP3 file of sample free radio versions of your original music and your social links to onesound1scene at gmail.com. Please note that any music that does not meet all the criteria mentioned will not be featured on the show.
If you have an inspiring story and would like to be a guest or to have your business or creation featured on our show, please hit the heart icon at the bottom of the video. If you're using the Buzzsprout platform, YouTube listeners, be sure to go to patreon.com/onesound1scene if you're interested and need more details. Let's get social and be a part of our community. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at One Sound One Scene to stay in the know about what's up and coming.
If you like hanging with us, be sure to tune in every Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. for new episodes at onesoundonescene.buzzsprout.com or on YouTube at One Sound One Scene. Well, guys, this concludes episode 12 of our show. It's been super fun. Thanks again for tuning in to One Sound One Scene podcast. Closing us out is our new theme song. Whoop, whoop. Making its debut appearance, guys. I am so honored and humble to introduce this song because this artist took it upon himself and created this song for us without our knowledge. So just imagine how we felt when we heard it.
Oh my God, that was so awesome. When you first called me and told me about the song, you wanted us to listen. I was like, girl, I threw my shoes on. I was like, I'm on my way. I'm coming here. You was like, nope, you're going to have to hear when we were recording. I was like, no.
I be torching her, y'all.
Yeah, that wasn't nice. But that song meant a lot to me because at times, of course, y'all don't see that because we try to stay positive, of course. But at times, sometimes we go through our own things in life. And I know for me, I can't speak for Elena because her ass is always motivated. I know for me, it's hard. Like sometimes I just don't want to record. Sometimes I just want to sleep. I work. I have 2 kids. And sometimes I just don't want to do it. But hearing something like this, hearing a song like that, it has motivated me, and it made me feel like it's like this is the reason why I have to continue.
Yes.
Even when you don't want to put in that fight anymore, you have to because of things like this. So thank you so much, Mr. Block Boy.
Yes.
We appreciate you so much because let me tell you, I'd be ready to quit. I'd be tired.
Yeah.
I like to sleep, child, sometime when the lady talking about when is the next show. So I'm very appreciative because this was big.
Yeah. And it keeps us inspired, like you said. Like, it just gave me a whole nother purpose. Like, okay, yes, this is what this is about.
Yeah.
And it also, just like we shine a spotlight on other people and let people know, hey, we see y'all. This was that we see y'all moment for us.
Yes.
You know, like somebody said, you know what, I see y'all. And y'all inspired me to do this. Or, you know, this is what it is. So, without further ado, here it is, guys, the official One Sound, One Scene theme song brought to you by Strategic Peoples featuring Mr. Block Boy. Y'all, be sure to go follow them on Instagram at Strategic Peoples and at Mr. _block_boy. That's BOI. This song will be available soon on all streaming platforms. So, guys, this is the only place you can get it right here today. You have to just keep on pressing rewind if you like it. But listen to the whole song, guys. It embodies everything about who we are, what we do, and what this podcast was built on. So, always remember, guys, if you help enough people get what they want, you will always get what you want. Aspire, inspire, and pour into others. Until next time, folks, One Sound, One Scene, we are out.
One sound, one scene, one love, one team, one vision, one dream. It's way more than it seems. Aspire, inspire, and we pouring in the others. We gotta stay unified. We gotta support each other. One sound, one scene, one love, one team, one vision, one dream. It's way more than it seems. Aspire, inspire, and we pouring in the others. We gotta stay unified. We gotta support each other. I double tap my people picture. I show them love anywhere. Social media in person. I'm showing love anywhere. Give them flowers while they live in sweet aroma in the air. They don't help you but try to hurt you. Just stay away from them. Like a post, even comment and share for thousands everywhere. One sound, one scene, pouring our love everywhere. You ain't vibing positive. We don't want it. We don't care. All your negative energy, you can keep it over there. This music is therapeutic and enrichment for the soul. Become one with the instruments. Let melodies take control. Reach another, teach another, and together we will grow. Incorporate the law of reciprocity, reaching for more. One sound, one scene, one love, one team, one vision, one dream. It's way more than it seems. Aspire, inspire, and we pouring in the others. We gotta stay unified. We gotta support each other. One sound, one scene, one love, one team, one vision, one dream. It's way more than it seems. Aspire, inspire, and